Hey everyone, before we start this Tater Thursdays, I just wanted to take a moment to let you know about something. So one of our viewers contacted me and he has this GoFundMe going for his football program at his local school, I believe it is. They're from a small school in rural East Tennessee and they don't really have the money to afford the equipment and other stuff necessary to host their football program. They haven't won a lot in the last few years, but their program is based around helping people grow as people and getting people involved in sports. So I thought it was a really good cause. And if you want to donate, I'll leave the GoFundMe page in the description. And if you can't donate, at least try sharing the link to someone else or asking your parents if they would like to donate to the cause. You can read more about it in that link below on the GoFundMe page. Now let's get to the awesome Tater Thursdays action, everyone. Hello everyone, it is HaterTots here and welcome back to another episode of that Tater Thursdays action where I will be reading your Would You Rather questions. So let's not waste any more time and let's see what you got. Would you rather have a vacation at the beach or a vacation in the mountains? I'm gonna go with a vacation at the beach because I much more prefer warm over cold. I mean, you can go to the mountains in the summertime and yes, it'll be warm, but I just like the beach. I like the fact that it's nice and warm and water and beach and everything. It's just amazing, and it's a lot harder for me to get to a beach vacation. Like, it's a lot further away from where I live than the mountains. The mountains are pretty easy for me to get to, but a beach vacation's not. So that's much more of a rare thing for me to get, so that's what I'll choose. Would you rather be a furry or a weeaboo? What the heck is a furry? More Googling. Classic me Googling on Tater Thursdays. Is that just people that dress up like animals, I guess? Oh boy. Well, that's kind of weird to me. If you're into that, you do it, but I think I'm gonna go weeaboo, because that's just like into Japanese culture, I'm pretty sure. Which is fine, I'll weeaboo the crap out of this. Yeah. Would you rather be a wrestler or a UFC fighter? Probably, you said player, but I think you mean fighter. I don't know. I mean, if I was to pick one I'm more interested in, I'm a lot more interested in UFC fighting. I think that's cool. Plus, I'm pretty sure UFC fighters make like butthole loads of more money. Like, they make ridiculous amount of money. So if I had to choose whether I'm gonna be the best at wrestling or fighting, I'm gonna go with fighting because they make buttloads of money and I just think it's a lot more intense, a lot more cooler. It is a lot more dangerous, but I like the whole UFC thing a lot more. Would you rather have boobs or yoga pants in the thumbnail? Yes! Thank you! Finally, Alyssa has given me the ability to put boobs and yoga pants and butts in the thumbnail. Finally! You have blessed me. Finally have a reason to put boobs in the thumbnail. And luckily for you, I don't have to choose between either. I could just put both in the thumbnail. Yes, thank you so much. I can now clickbait the entire world with boobs and butts in the thumbnail. Oh, I've been waiting for this day for so long. Thank you. Would you rather know when you die or how you die? Well, okay, first of all, why did you use two different dies when they're the same word? I'm confused. The last die was the correct die. Okay, just because I'm a major troll and my name's HaterTots, I'm gonna take this question literally. Would you rather know when you die, aka when you're gonna dye something a color, or how you die? I never want to know how I die, because if you know how you die, you are going to be paranoid to the point that, say you learn that you die in a car accident, you'd be like paranoid about going in cars at any point. So if you knew how you died, you'd be so paranoid. But if you'd rather know when you die, sure, I would like to know the next time I'm gonna tie-dye a shirt. I think that would be interesting. But I think, to take your question not literally, if you meant to say D-I-E, I'd rather know when I die, because at least you know how long you're gonna live to. I think that'd be a lot better than knowing how, because when you know how, you just don't know when it's gonna happen. It'd be paranoid. Alright everyone, we are into the Either.io game now. Thank you all for your questions. Be sure to leave me a bunch of questions for next Would You Rather episode, but let's get into these ones. Would you rather do 10,000 jumping jacks without a break or do 2,000 sit-ups without a break? I feel like 10,000 jumping jacks would, even though it's a lot more, would be a lot easier to do than 2,000 sit-ups. Like, sit-ups are really bad for your back in general, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think 2,000 would be too good for you. So I think you gotta go with 10,000 jumping jacks, just because you won't break your back doing it. And it's a lot, but at least you'll be really fit or something. Would you rather be the first person to walk on Mars via a one-way trip or never travel to space? I would rather be the first person to walk on Mars in a one-way trip. Here's my logic here. You will go down in history as the first person to walk on Mars. That would be massive. Like, people would forever remember you. If you never travel to space, who's gonna know? And you won't experience literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now, I can do this near the end of my life. So say if I do it at I do 70 years old. 70-year-old me on a one-way trip to Mars, and I start the first colony on Mars. How brilliant would that be? You gotta take that chance. Even if I go when I'm younger, 30, 40 or something, and I start a Mars colony, be the first person to do that, I think that'd be so dope. I just think that'd be cool. You'd go down in history, trust me, everyone would remember what you did. Would you rather only eat KFC for a month or only eat Taco Bell for a month? I have to go with Taco Bell, but I'd really rather have none. Now here's my logic. I've had KFC before, and after you have KFC once, you never want to have it again for months, honestly, or ever. I haven't had KFC in years, probably. It is just so heavy, when you eat KFC, you never want to have it again. I don't know what it is about it. It's horrible, but I feel like I could get through Taco Bell a lot easier than I could get through KFC. But either way, it's probably not going to be a fun month. Let's get real here. We'll do our final question here, ladies and gentlemen. Would you rather be a professional skier or a professional snowboarder? I like snowboarding a lot more, and if I could choose one, I would choose snowboarding because snowboarding is cool and snowboarding is just so damn dope. Why wouldn't I want to be a professional snowboarder? It's just so cool and amazing. But that is going to be it for this episode of Tater Thursdays of Would You Rather Questions. Be sure to leave me a bunch of Would You Rather questions for next episode, and I will read them. Okay? Deal with it right below. I thank you. But that is it. I hope you all enjoyed. If you liked it, please do hit that thumbs up button below and subscribe to see more. And I will see all of you later.